You have an opening
Would you,
statement or
Mr.
can
Chair,
you ask?
it's not for you to tell us here that he's lying. Kasi kayo naman dyan sa DMCA, marami rin kayong kasinungalingan. As a matter of fact, during the last hearing, I already warned you na magsabing totoo dahil yung patay binuhay mo. In fact, dapat ma-disbar ka nga as far as I'm concerned. Alam mo na doon sa sinumpaan mong dokumento na para ikaw ay makapag notarize, dapat nandoon yung tao present. Pero pumirma ka pa rin kahit na hindi present yung tao doon. So doon pa lang ikaw ang nagsinungaling. Ikaw ang sinungaling, not that gentleman there. So before accusing that gentleman as a liar, look in the mirror. Because ikaw, very glaring yung violation mo, nagsinungaling ka. Pinirmahan mo doon na nasa harap ko yung nagpapanotarize ng dokumento when in fact, those two persons were not there. So you're the liar, not him. You understand? Okay. Now, my question, Mr. Chair, is for the President. Is he here? President of the MCI? Are you the President and CEO? Of which department?
Ano ba?
Mr. Ostea, sir?
Yes.
Presidente po kayo ng buong DMCI Corporation Company or certain
Sa DMCI Project Developers Incorporated. Yun po yun.
project? Ang pinapatawag ata dito yung overall President CEO ng DMCI, Mr. Chair. Bakit ang pinadala sa atin yung developer? Project developer.
Where is the owner of the MCI? Di ba yun ang pinasupina natin, pinatawag natin? Okay, you take your oath. Oath na.
Sige.
Comsec, please administer the oath.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth before this committee investigation of the Committee on Labor? Please take your seat.
Are you privy to all transactions regarding the MCI?
Not all, but
What do
most
you mean not all?
transactions. Most transactions, not
Because if you cannot answer in behalf of the MCI, I'll let you out here. Let you go out here. Are you willing to speak for and in behalf of the MCI?
yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Kasi ang ibig sabihin lang po ni Mr. Chair, baka sabihin mamaya, ka-hire lang po sa akin 2 months ago or 2 years ago, hindi pa po ako presidente niyan. So we don't want to have that kind of answer from you. So how long have you been working with the MCI, Mr. Austria?
Since 1990, well, since 1999, 90.
That's good enough for me. Okay, 90s, because that's how it all started. Now, since you're the president of the MCI Project Developers, that was your position from the very beginning, right?
No,
Or you rose from the ranks?
I was.
What was your
manage-
position back in the 90s with the MCI?
I was initially managing director, but then,
Managing director. What do you do as managing director?
well, it's almost the same as being president,
Yeah,
actually.
tell us. What does a managing director do?
I was,
What are your responsibilities?
well, I was directing all of the operations of the company. I was reporting to our CEO back then, no?
So when you say operations, day-to-day operations, that would include anything that concerns litigations, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, you were aware from the get-go that there is a litigation case involving the sale of this property we're talking about now. It's in the courts, right?
I was made aware a few years ago, but initially I was not aware of it.
Okay, after you've been made aware, like you said, then what did you do?
I was aware just I think 2 years ago or something, you know, but because we
2
have
years ago. I thought
Yeah.
you said you were with DMZI
Correct.
since 1999 or
Yeah,
something,
yes.
right?
But
So
since,
you mean to say na you were just made aware 2 years ago?
yes, Your
After
Honor. Yes,
the
Your
case were
Honor.
already brought to court? Dapat before it was brought to court, you were aware sa lahat ng day-to-day operation because you're the operations president. Ikaw na mismo
Correct.
nagsabi, day-to-day operation, alam mo dapat yan, and then you report to your higher up. And who's that higher up that you report to?
I report to the board, Your
To
Honor.
the boards. Okay. And then you give sound advice to the board kung ano yung action that should be taken after
Yes,
you receive all this information below. Tama? On the ground. Now, ulitin ko ang tanong ko. Nalaman niyo po na may problema yung lupa. Okay, it's on litigation. It's under litigation. Ano pong ginawa niyo? Wala
Nalaman-
kayong ginawang, hindi niyo po kinausap yung board, hindi niyo kinausap yung mga concerned mga department, units, and people para sabihin, hey, mukhang delikado tayo, mainit to. Diba? And then, bring up to the board kung ano yung maging decision ng pangkalahatan ng nakarami. Majority.
Unfortunately, Your Honor, I learned about this. I was made aware of this case not too long ago. No, because we have plenty of, I don't know. Well, we are dealing with so many details in the company. No, and I think,
Define so many details.
well,
So ibig sabihin, itong kasong ito, maliit lang na kasama to sa so many details and then hindi bibigyan importance to. We're
Importante
talking
po.
about billions and billions of worth of projects and hindi mo mabibigyan attention to, hindi to
hindi po.
ng
It's
attention
not-
mo.
Hindi po ganon. Importante ho ito dahil sa amin po, very important yung being fair to all people
Yes,
we're
sir.
dealing with. No?
Okay.
It's all in the sense na normally, pagka hindi kaya ng mga department heads or division heads, yung mga hinahandle nilang trabaho, saka umaakyat po sa akin. Eh. Pero
Okay.
hindi ho lahat nung tasks, no? Nakakarating po sa akin.
Okay. So nung makarating sa iyo yung kaso, ano pong ginawa niyo? But before that, paano ipinarating sa iyo yung kaso? How was it explained to you? And who did the explanation?
Actually, ano po nung nalaman ko lang ito nung, ito ng recently lang po nung last year. Last year, meron ng kaso and,
Last year?
Opo.
Okay, last year nalaman na may kaso. And he was the one who told you about the case, right? And then, ano po, paano niya nasabi sa inyo? How was it explained to you?
Si attorney, yung hindi yung si attorney Gascon, si attorney Pasio, siya yung head ng legal
I know,
po namin.
I know.
Siya po yung
Kaya nga, I want it from your own mouth, from
Yes.
your own words.
Yes.
Paano nila ipiniliwanag sa inyo yung problema? Paano nila sinabi? Paano ang pagkasabi sa inyo?
Well, sabi po nila na may kaso and they are talking with the parties involved, no? And na-settle naman daw nila yung yung kaso.
Na-settle?
Opo.
Define settle, na-settle
Well,
na.
initially nung 2009, no, kinuwento nila sa akin noong 2009,
Na-settle na?
sinettle nila
Let me cut you off. Sabi niya,
How was it settled? So with the permission of Senator Tulfo. How was it settled? If it,
Binayaran po
if
yung-
it was already settled, how come they're still here and complaining?
Opo, according to
According to who?
our lawyers po,
Oh.
binayaran po sila nung hinihingi nilang amount.
Sino nagbayad?
Ang DMCI po. DMCI.
Pera ng DMCI?
Opo.
Oh. Kung binayaran sila, why are they still complaining?
Yun nga po ang hindi namin maintindihan.
Hindi ba kayo in-inform ni Atty. Gascon tungkol sa kasong to? Him being the legal counsel of the MCI? And you only knew it last year? And this case has been ongoing since 1996. And you were employed by the MCI in 1999.
Yes.
Should have briefed you regarding this case. Oh. Tapos ngayon, wala kang
Well, ang ano lang, I think the reason why hindi nila ako in-inform about it kasi po in their minds, na-settle na yung case po.
In their minds.
Oo, nagbayad.
How much did you pay them? How much did you settle dito sa mga complainants?
1.9 million po. Way
One
back
point-
in 2009.
1.9
Opo.
billion?
Yes. po.
Million.
1.9 million.
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 Who were the beneficiaries? Why do you have to
Workers
ask
po.
your lawyer about it?
The
Akala ko
workers
may
po.
alam ka dyan.
The workers po ang nabayaran po.
Sige, I will go to you after that. Sige, Senator Raffy, you may.
Okay. Let me go back to Mr. Rebueno. Okay, Mr. Rebueno, sabi mo sa akin kanina, dito, hindi kayo pinapansin. If he's telling the truth, then mukhang may pagkukulang doon sa statement mo. Nasabi mo, hindi ka pinapansin. Sabi niya, pinansin kanila by way of kayong mga complainant nakipag-settle. Totoo ba nung, what year was that, Mr. Austria?
2009 po.
2009, nakipagkita kayo sa kanila at nagbigay sila ng 1.9 million. And saan po nangyari ito?
Sa office po ng DMCI Homes. Sa
which
office ng
office?
DMCI po.
Which office is
Sa
this?
Bangkal po, sa Makati.
Bangkal, Makati. And do you have the month, date? Okay. Anyway, Mr. Rubueno or Attorney Capuno, since you're the lawyer,
Thank you, Your Honor. I think, Your Honor, the settlement being mentioned by the president of DMCI back in 2009, this pertains to the deed of redemption of real property, where they claim to have paid the laborers 1.9 million. This was the subject, Your Honor, of the query, the previous hearing, where there was a falsified document forged a party, Marikit, who died already. That was notarized by the Council of the MCI, Your Honor. I think that's the settlement they are mentioning back in 2009. We're not aware, Your Honor, how they paid it, but we're just basing it on the facts narrated by the Supreme Court in their decision.
How did you settle them? No. It's Mr. Austria.
Binayaran po sila ng cash po.
Is it true na binayaran kayo ng 1.9 M o B? Billion.
Million.
Million.
Million po.
Oh.
Wala pong totoo yan. Hindi po totoo yan.
Wala kayo natanggap ng
Wala
1.9
wala
million.
pong katotohanan yan.
Meron ba kayo kasulutan?
Yes, Your Honor.
Meron
That's
kayo
why
resibo na pumirma sila ng 1.9
the other workers are here, Your Honor. They could testify all that.
The other workers?
Yes, Your Honor.
And si Mr. Lillo, he keeps on denying it.
He is there, Your Honor, in the title of the case, there are,
No. Nabigyan niyo ba si Mr. Lillo ng kanyang share?
he was there, Your Honor.
Ba't nakatanggap ba siya?
Yes, Your Honor.
Nakatanggap po kayo?
Wala po akong nagaling sa MCI.
Can you please present your evidence if Mr. Lillo Rebueno received or admitted to the settlement that you're telling us?
Your Honor, during that time, there are the documents that when we paid them, it is a collective, Your Honor.
No, I am asking you kung nakatanggap ng pera ito si Rebueno galing sa inyo.
Yeah, we presume, Your Honor, because
Presume?
there should
Okay.
be the redemption, Your Honor.
Listen, Mr. Dagascon, you're an attorney, right? And you should know better. Pag may mga transaksyon na tungkol sa isang kaso na gusto nyong in-actionan nyo, bigyan solusyon, that should be documented. Kumare nga, dapat may video pa at may mga pirmahan, may mga quit claim, etc., etc. Meron ba yon?
That's why, Your Honor, that
Show it to us, here. Na back in 2009, o baka yan yung pineke na naman, yung buhay, ginawang patay.
that's why, Your Honor,
Patay.
this is the document that we asked them to say, and then they, after 1 year, Your Honor, they're questioning it. after that. We asked them to sign it together with their counsel during that time. And then after 1 year, Your Honor, after we paid them all this one, that's the case where that's after this one, the question.
Kaya nga you're an attorney, right? Kung nasa korte tayo, pagagalitan ka ng judge, sira na agad yung credibility ng dokumentong yan just because meron diyang pumirma na patay na. Pagagalitan ka ng judge, you know better, you're a lawyer. Giba na agad yung credibility ng dokumentong yan, regardless. Hindi natatanggapin yan. Kasi kasinungalingan fraudulent, involved yan sa dokumentong yan. So, who would believe that? And it will not be accepted as evidence sa korte.
Why did you sign a public document or notarize a document knowing fully well that some of these workers has already passed away?
Your Honor,
Lagi mong sinasabi last hearing, you did it in good faith. But that was not in good
yeah,
faith.
Your Honor, during the time, I already explained it last hearing, Your Honor. Last hearing, I already explained why did I sign this document, Your Honor.
Because, okay, I'll cut you short. You signed it, ang nakalagay doon, personally appeared before me. Pero yung dalawa, they did not personally appear before you kasi patay na
Yes, Your Honor.
But you have to sign it, knowing fully well that these two has already passed away.
Again, Your Honor, that's why in my notarial register and notary book, why in fact that book, Your Honor, was reported to the what you call this, Your Honor, to the notarial section of the city of Makati. I clearly indicate in there, in that document, that these two persons did not appear to me.
Hindi, si Attorney Capuno, can you please shed light dun sa sinabi ng 1.9 million na binayaran dito sa mga workers?
Your Honor, I apologize to the committee. We're not yet the council at that time, Your Honor, back in 2009. We're only aware of this copy of deed and or certificate of redemption of real property, which is a subject of the discussion of the Supreme Court in their decision, Your Honor. And in the said acknowledgement portion of the said document, it only stated here, see attached ID. It says here, if I may quote, before me, a notary public for and above the jurisdiction, this 29, 2009 at Makati City, personally appeared, and then see attached ID. That is the only note in the acknowledgement portion of the deed, Your Honor. To that extent, Your Honor, that is only our personal knowledge.
All right, thank you, Attorney. Okay, Mr. Austria, sinabi mo you settled the workers in the amount of 1.9 million. Am I correct? Is that what I heard from you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Paano naging hatian?
Ano naghatian po?
Paano naging hatian doon sa mga workers? How much did each worker receive out of this 1.9 million
I'm not personally
you settled,
aware.
that you allegedly settled?
I'm not personally aware po, but I presume na it was equally divided among them, among the workers.
Attorney Gascon, pwede mo ba sagutin yung tanong ko?
Yes, Your Honor.
Magkano naging hatian bawat manggagawa doon sa 1.9
During that time, Your Honor, I have no personal knowledge how they were going to divide it because the one that we are paid is all the claims, Your Honor, as the awarded by the NLRC, Your Honor.
Okay, who gave the 1.9 million?
I'm the one who gave it, Your Honor. To their
Kanino?
counsel, to their counsel in the presence of the complainants, Your Honor.
Sino yung counsel ng complainants?
During that time, Your Honor, he was represented by Villamor Mostrales, Your Honor. And Villamor Mostrales, Your Honor.
Villamor?
Mostrales, Your Honor.
The first name is Villamor?
Yes, Your Honor.
You gave the 1.9 million to them, to him.
Yes, Your Honor, with the presence of the other workers, Your Honor.
How many workers were present?
During that time, there are 6.
6, including Rebueno.
Yes, Your Honor, he was there.
But he did not receive any amount.
With regard how they receive it or how they will divide it, I don't know, Your Honor. Where in fact, Your Honor, the other workers are here.
Okay, binigay mo yung 1.9 million kay dun sa council nila. Hiningan mo ng resibo.
We didn't ask receipt, Your Honor, because the documents, as I have said before, all the documents that the receipt that the documents that they signed is as the receipt that is all our proof, Your Honor.
Kasi I would tend to believe Mr. Bueno dahil sinabi niya wala siya natatanggap. E di, ikaw rin, wala kang proof na tumanggap itong si Mr. Bueno ng kanyang share out of the 1.9 million.
It's again, Your Honor, that our only proof is the one that they signed, that which after 1 year that they questioning. Where in fact, Your Honor, if the committee of the chair, what you call this, allow, the other complainants can testify on it, Your Honor.
Wait, before that, I would like to acknowledge the presence of Senator Jesus Escudero.
Pwede makasingit, Mr. Chair.
Senator Raffy.
Okay. Di ba pag may mga settlement tulad niyan, merong litigation doon sa lupang pinag-usapan natin ngayon, property. At sabi mo po, Mr. Austria, you were made aware just 2 years ago. Pero wala ka pa pala. Pero nandun ka na sa DMCI, right?
I was in
Pag
DMCI.
merong mga desisyon ng settlement,
Opo.
ano dapat ang nangyari bago magkaroon ng settlement? Mr. Attorney Gascon, you can answer.
Pinagpapaalam po nila sa
Sa
duly authorized
and
persons.
who are these duly authorized persons para ibigyan ng green light ang settlement?
In that particular case po, ang nagpapaalam po sila
Kanino silang papaalam po?
sa treasurer po namin, who's also a
Okay.
member of the board.
Bukod sa treasurer, kanino pa po? Dapat
Mainly doon sa treasurer po namin, siya po ay member.
treasurer lang?
Siya po ay member of the board also.
So isa lang. Ilang ba ang members of the board?
Right now, I think there are 9.
9.
Opo.
Di ba dapat lang lahat ng members ng board ay mapagsabihan at dapat magkaroon ng botohan at board resolution para aprubahan yung magaganap na settlement. So meron bang board resolution na naganap?
Hindi po kasi
Na lumabas?
ang board resolution po is authorizing our treasurer to handle such issues.
Kaya nga, so meron bang board resolution authorizing the treasurer to handle that settlement of 1.9 million?
Wala po. Maliit lang po
Oh.
kasi yung amount, kaya hindi po kailangan ng board
Maliit
resolution.
lang pero malaking kaso ito.
Opo, pero yung board
So ibig sabihin, so hanggang saan ba yung malaki sa inyo na para malaman magkaroon ng resolution? Hanggang saan ba yung maliit? Define maliit and define is malaki sa terms po ninyo dyan sa DMCI. How do you treat cases as maliit and as malaki?
meron pong in our company, just like any other companies, no, merong levels of authorization po.
Pero may kaso to sa korte eh. Di ba?
Yes.
And that the board must have known it. That there is an ongoing case and this case is being settled right here, right now. Dapat man lang, hindi na bypass itong board. Sinabi sa board na, okay, magsisettle na tayo. We're gonna take off the monkey off your backs. Ayusin na namin to. You inform the board and then the board will pass a resolution allowing that settlement to happen.
Yes.
Oh,
So a lot of cases hindi na po dumarating sa
well
board.
then,
Kasi
may
po-
mga lapses kayo dito. May mga problema talaga kayo.
Kasi
Gumagawa kayo sa inyong story. Ito pala si Mr. Gascon. Hindi lang pala ito, marunong magbuhay ng patay. Magikero din pala ito. Diba? Dito, marami po kayong mga pagkukulang. Hindi po nasunod yung mga protocol. Kaya naakyat sa korte yung kaso. Kasi kung nasunod yung proseso, hindi na kailangan nila umakyat sa korte. Attorney Gascon, Attorney Capuno, bakit inakyat ang kaso sa Supreme Court kung nasettle na as what they said, yung 1.9 million?
Your Honor, because of the unfavorable decisions of the labor arbiter nullifying their deed of redemption, that is the falsified document, Your Honor. The labor arbiter nullified it and ordered the cancellation of the TCT under the name of Tagigland, now under the MCI, ordering the issuance of a new title in the name of the laborer. So DMCI elevated it to the NLRC. The NLRC affirmed the decision of the labor arbiter. The MCI elevated it to the Court of Appeals. The Court of Appeals also affirmed the two decisions of the arbiter and the NLRC, and then they brought it up to the Supreme Court, Your Honor.
Ito nyo yan? NLRC, CA, and then hanggang Supreme Court, meron desisyon in favor of the complainant. Antitigas pa rin ang ulo ninyo, ayaw nyo pa rin maniwala. Ano bang kailangan nyo? Kailangan iakyat pa kay Hesus Kristo. Kataas-taasan ng Supreme Court, ayaw nyo pa rin maniwala. Go ahead, Mr. Austria. You're the president. You might want to answer it.
I was informed po na when we got the order from the Supreme Court, then we settled with the workers po.
You did settle with the workers?
Uh,
Then why are they here if you offer a
so
settlement with
there
them?
are 6 workers involved po, no, and 5 of them, no, we have been able to settle with.
Okay. Attorney Capuno, since ikaw ang abogado sa isang natitirang complainant, so is it true nakipagsettle sa ibang complainant, and bakit itong si Mr. Bueno hindi kasama sa settlement?
Your Honor, when the Supreme Court decision on the third division was issued, which later on became final and executory, the laborers filed the writ of execution before the labor arbiter, Kapinig, where the case was or is currently pending, Your Honor. We were also surprised, Your Honor, to learn that DMCI was able to talk to the 5 laborers, Your Honor. At that time, we are representing them, the laborers, but we were not informed that DMCI talked to them, to straightly, directly to the laborers involved, and we were only made known about their settlement when they filed a motion for the approval of the compromise agreement before the labor arbiter, Your Honor. Mr. Ribueno was not part of that settlement, Your Honor. We were surprised. We were caught in surprise, Your Honor, to learn that the MCI went directly to the laborers for the settlement, Your Honor.
Ano ba ibig sabihin mo, they went directly to the workers? Ibig sabihin, binayaran DMCI?
Usually, Your Honor, in a case pending before any agency or tribunal, when there are talks about settlement, the usual practice is for the lawyer to talk to another lawyer representing the laborers. That's the usual practice, Your Honor. But in this case, Your Honor, we were surprised that they went directly to the laborers.
So again, di nasunod yung protocol. So talagang mahilig kang gumamit ng guerrilla tactics dyan sa DMCI. So dapat lawyer to lawyer, alam mo yan, bilang isang abogado, bilang respeto sa kapwa mong abogado. Diba? Dapat inimpormahan mo yung abogado nila na, okay, Panyero, yung 4 mong kliyente, makikipag-sell sa amin, gusto bang sumama para mag-witness, etc., etc. Hindi mo ginawa. Talaga mahilig kang, alam, madidisbar ka na din di oras ito.
No, Your Honor. When this case are when the Supreme Court already issued a resolution in first division that there is that the workers are entitled to one third of the property, Your Honor. Their lawyer, Attorney Arellano, which is their main counsel, Your Honor, came to us and wrote a letter to us, Your Honor. We are keep on saying, Your Honor, that we cannot talk to you because under the what you call this, the workers as presented to us are the council are still the Attorney Capulong or the Sigyon Reyna, Your Honor. Because of that, Your Honor, we asked the during the recently, Your Honor, we asked we were very confused, Your Honor, who are the council of the workers, because as per Sigyon Reyna or Attorney Capulong, they're saying that they are the lawyer of the
Okay,
complainant.
wait a minute. So, nung nakausap niyo yung apat para aregluhin, kausapin, okay? Present ba yung mga lawyers nila?
It's attorney, Your Honor. We don't want to talk to them first, Your Honor, because as far as the
Hindi nga. Kaya nga, nung sabi mo, nag-offer ka ng settlement, kinausap niyo po yung apat na complainants na mga kasama ni Mr. Bueno.
Yes, Your Honor. The
So,
lawyer is present, Your Honor.
Informan niyo muna yung lawyers nila.
Yes, Your Honor.
Representing them.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you did make sure na yung lawyer na yon talagang legally
Yes, Your Honor.
representative.
Yes, Your Honor, because in the labor in the presence of...
Gusto ko lang tanong mo lang, yes or no?
Yes, Your Honor.
Attorney Capuno. So, ang sinasabi niya, hindi daw ikaw ang lawyers nung apat.
Your Honor, in that regard, if you'd like to comment on that there are certain inconsistencies already on the statement of the council, because they said that they do not know who actually represents the complainants, and yet they proceeded on the settlement with the complainants and acknowledging a certain representation as their counsel, Your Honor. Where in fact, before there was a conference held before labor arbiter Kapinig, where the parties were asked who their counsel was, and three of them identified this representation, our law office, as their counsel, Your Honor. And yet, they proceeded with the settlement without the assistance of this representation, Your Honor.
Attorney Gascon, would you like to react?
Your Honor, because there are two councils are representing the council, and so that's why the labor arbiter on September 14, Your Honor, called a hearing, Your Honor, in order to confirm who are the co-counsel of the complainant, Your Honor. And during that hearing, Your Honor, the workers manifested with the labor arbiter that Attorney Arellano is the real counsel, Your Honor, not the Attorney Capuno. And because of that, Your Honor, those who are represented by Attorney Arellano, they're the one that we settled, Your Honor.
Attorney Capuno?
Your Honor, there was, Mr. Rebuene could confirm this, that